Hey, Internet. Well, today we're going to do something a little bit different. You see here, Jeb's hanging on for dear life, but he's looking in the window and he sees something in there that he's not familiar with. Let's go take a look. Well, this all looks pretty normal. See, we do have Bob and Bill along for the ride. We're going to be going up into orbit and just basically doing curb in orbit and come back down again. Whoa, what do we have here? This is a IVA mod that I just installed, and I think I'm going to keep it. It does have a couple of little glitches. There is a button here that I'm not going to use. Um, Actually, I'm not sure where it is in this one. I looked at this control with another cockpit, but I haven't seen this one. Oh, wow, look, one, two, got four screens. See, I looked at this on the Mark II lander can, and it only had two of these screens, so it was going to be really a problem to kind of get into orbit with only two screens flying IVA, which is what we're going to do here. We're going to try to get into orbit IVA, and that kind of shouldn't be that hard, but it's going to look fun. Abort. Oh, we're going to try that at some point. Well, let's just kind of get things set up first of all, I guess. It's actually easier to do this when we're free, or we are free, good. So we want to have definitely this one here, and this one here. This is going to give us kind of a wireframe view of the vehicle that we're controlling, and this is basically the same thing you see on the bottom left, but includes a few other things as well. Now, one thing it does not include is the apoapsis, and that's why it's awesome that this has another screen right here. This is going to give us our orbital information, and once we're underway, it's going to also give us, I believe, our ground and relative speed, as well as the most important thing, the apoapsis and periapsis. So when I was messing with this on the other pod, playing with this knob did bad things, so we're not going to do that. It just controls what the speed is reading off, and normally the automatic setting is good. What else do we have here? What else can we toggle here? We can't toggle the solar ray because I don't think they're retractable. I don't know if this thing has a fuel cell. Comnet Chatterer. Well, it's integrating with many mods here. I'm not seeing a life support though. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, well, let's turn on some of these other screens. I don't think I have a camera on this one. No. Crew status. So, do these control anything? I don't think so. Probably if I had a joystick connected, they would. Throttle does. Who needs an analog display when you've got a digital one here? That's pretty cool. Is that life support? No. Okay, there's our resources. Oh, wait, let's do something fun here. Mission time. I have no idea what that does. I'm not going to toggle it. Action buttons, which is pretty wild. This thing does have action buttons, so we'll be using those later. I don't see a life support up here, though. Now I can toggle it here, but the other one had a life support panel. Maybe because it was more of a lander can. It actually had its own, like, life support screen. Well, this is like a docking panel. That's interesting. I don't think I have any kind of docking aids. Maybe I'll put a camera on here on the front so we can watch docking from outside. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, we'll leave that on for now. First stage is a solid, so we don't really need to have any kind of throttle, but we'll keep it here because when we toggle the second stage here, we'll be definitely needing throttle. We're all buckled in and providing audio accompaniment for the launch. We do have the Seaberg Elevated Music Classics. Make sure that SES is on. There's our launch view. Very good. So we need to kind of keep an eye on this screen here for now. See if we can keep an eye on the window as well. Appalachia, 18 kilometers. Okay, there goes our SRB. That's stick got 40% throttle. Watch that Appalachia. Okay, engine light. We are good to go. All right. There's a 100-kilometer Appalachia. That's going to be good enough for now. Now we could pretty easily just burn this at Appalachia and get into orbit, but let's see if we can find a way to create some sort of maneuver node here. How long do we have? It's here somewhere, right? Time for Appalachia, 1 minute and 48 seconds. That's not very long. Let's see if we can figure this out. "45 seconds. We have not found it yet. I was hoping it'd be pretty easy to spot. Maybe we just can't create a maneuver node from here. Well, if we had this, we could. Astrogator. I saw that, and I was curious. That's interesting. Alright, well, we're pretty much at Appalachia here. Let's get her into orbit. A little bit past, even. Out of fuel on that stage. And I think our engine is already lit. That should do it. What do we got here? 76 by 111. Not great, but it'll do. All right, are we indeed in zero gravity? Oh, wait, we need to jettison the escape tower and extend the antenna and solar panels. I think we can do it right here. Excellent. All right, let's float around. Ah, no signal indeed. We have enabled the communications now, so next time we fly a probe, we're going to have to make sure we have some communication satellites up first. Well, let's go ahead and bring it home. We'll go over to the dark side. No pun intended. Where does that put us on the orbit here? Alright, so SAS, retrograde. Pretty short flight. I'm not sure if trajectories is going to work in this. Let's find out. Alright, well, we have no idea where we're coming down. We have a periapsis of 33 kilometers. We are definitely coming down. 69 kilometers, we are definitely there. Let's make sure we don't run into it. Get it out here somewhere. Alright. Drop our service module. Back to retrograde. Descent? Yeah, for sure. Are we feeling any gravity yet? Oh, just a tiny bit. Hmm, 45 kilometers, and we just started seeing some firefly effects, and indeed the radio shut off because we have plasma blackout enabled as well. Oh, we're feeling those G-forces now. Let's keep an eye on things here. Is that our radio coming back? Yeah, our radio established again. I was hoping we'd come down in the day. We're going to want to use chutes at some point here. All right. That's interesting. Okay, we are down. Well, that was fun. That was a quick to orbit and back. 27 minutes of flight time. That gives us a pretty good profile there. That's pretty wild. Let's go ahead and recover the crew. One more flight before we sign off today. Val has volunteered to demonstrate the Abort ability of the Ares 1 here. Okay, that should be good enough for now. Are you ready, Val? Come on, this is the stuff you guys live for, right? A few seconds, we can kind of wander around a bit while we launch. Definitely up through the clouds now. We have a turn to make here. Pretty big turn. We're getting vapor cone effects. That is excellent. Alright, we are in abort mode. We have a problem with the SRB. We have now dropped the SRB. We hear it taking off away from us. Alright, let's drop that tower. Get ourselves on some sort of a recovery trajectory here. All right, well, great job, Val, in demonstrating the ability to abort the Ares and at least get this far. You see something down there? Really? Okay. Did I set the parachutes in that thing? I don't think so. Nope. Let's dive into those clouds. I see a hole right there. Well, let's dive through this hole and see where we are. Picking up some speed now, Val. Oh, you don't need your helmet, do you? Nah. All right, we're coming through that hole in the clouds. Where are we? Nice cloudy day to come down, but I don't think we're where I was hoping to be. There it is. God knows where she's going. I should have given her credit. Lost pyramids of the Aztec nation. Why do I know they're lost? Because we just discovered them. Desert pyramids on Kerbin. Let's see if we can land on top of this central pyramid. You can do it, Val. Climb. Oh, and a tumble to the second level. Well, that's not a bad landing. Our Seabird Classics have ended, which is a good time to sign off. Let's see if we can safely get down there. You got it. There's your first level. Only a couple more to go. You know, she probably could have parachuted. Let's repack that chute. Can you parachute for the next one down? Ooh, just above. That is an unusual statue. The weather's coming. It's time to sign off. Until the next time, folks. Have an awesome day.